So, Bioactive by TRM is our booster or energy paste. It's a combination of all natural bee pollen, betaine, L-carnitine and vitamin B12, which all provide energy, stamina and endurance. It also does have properties with general metabolism, blood cell production and maintenance, and of course muscle recovery as well. So the key ingredients, how do they actually work? So betaine enhances the oxygen carrying properties of red blood cells. It also improves utilization of lactic acid so that it reduces muscle cramping, and it does help the breakdown of carbohydrates to release extra energy. B12, the vitamin B12 does have a role to play in helping to maintain red blood cells, but it actually, in this case for Bioactive, we introduced this ingredient to help maintain a really healthy appetite, especially in times of competition or racing. Bee pollen is supernatural. It is used in this instance to actually help release energy, use it well and increase stamina as a result. L-carnitine does have a few roles to play in Bioactive. It is an amino acid, so it really helps to support optimum performance in athletes. It also takes fatty acids and it introduces or transports it into the mitochondria of the cells, and then in here it becomes a readily available source of energy. It also, it's really important because it uses fats as its main energy source in the mitochondria. It also allows the reduced rate of glycogen in the muscle, so it stops the use of glycogen, which is also can be used for energy, but the use of this glycogen can help damage the muscle, so it's fantastic that it can actually use the fat to increase energy rather than that glycogen. Furthermore, by using fat as an energy source, it helps, the L-carnitine helps then reduce lactic acid, which can cause tying up in horses or muscle fatigue post-race. So it's a really important ingredient, and all combined it really helps with, number one, energy, and then keeping those muscles really healthy and decreasing damage to muscles as well, and helping with recovery. So how do you use Bioactive? So as you can see on the pack here, it comes in 3 by 60 gram syringes, and that just means that it's recommended to give 2 days before a race or competition, 1 day before, and then the morning, afternoon or potentially evening of the actual day of competition or race. The only one thing I will say is if an eventer is wanting to use it in competition for the first time, it's better that they actually test it before giving it when it's the morning of dressage, just because it can make them that little bit too keen or have that little bit too much energy for the dressage discipline. So if they're willing to trial it before they actually use it on the day of event, or we do have some eventers that actually they give it 2 days before, 1 day before, they do their dressage event and then they give it after, so that they have that extra bit of push for their either show jumping or cross country, and again just helps with that muscle recovery. So recommended retail price for Bioactive, it's $55, so that makes it around $18 a syringe, so definitely worth it if you've got that horse that just needs that little extra push, whether it is racing or competition. So yes, that's our Bioactive by TRM.